What's up, everybody? It's Oki Addiction. Welcome to my channel. Hey, I got some news for you. Got to get this in real quick because there's a storm coming in. If you haven't heard, I will be attending. Let's go. We are back before I was so rudely interrupted with that storm. So, I believe the Bearded Barber has already announced this, but I wanted to make it official. I'm going to be attending the 2019 Palm Springs, Southern California Motor Vlogger Meetup. That's being held on July 26th, 27th, and 28th. The event is actually held at Chaparral Motorsports in San Bernardino. I'm going to be meeting up with some awesome motor vloggers. Now, these ones that I'm going to mention here had a really big impact on me in buying my Scout Bobber, and it has been a fantabulous time. So I just want to thank each and every one of them for influencing me on purchasing that Indian, because it is a blast and it is a beast. So let me mention them: the Bearded Barber, Meatballrebal, Jay Fast, Brandon Bicasso. I can't wait to meet them in person. It's going to be a great time. I'm really excited. I'm already prepping, and it's like a month and a half away or so. So this trip from Oklahoma City to Palm Springs, that travel distance is going to be 1,250 miles. That's an 18-hour and 30-minute trip. Now, can I iron butt that? Probably. I've done it before. I've gone to the East Coast. I've gone to the West Coast. But I'm not that young anymore. And besides, I kind of want to make it a 1 or 2 day moto camping adventure. And I want to do some live Instagram. I'm going to do a lot of video. We're going to put together an awesome video. And I've already been looking. I think I'm going to stop west of Gallup. I've looked at some rest stops. I've looked at some free camp areas. I've even looked at going off of I-40 onto old Route 66 and staying off the roadway somewhere around there. There's the Painted Cliffs rest area, the Hopi Travel Plaza. There's several travel plazas around there. Holbrook free campground, and there's a lake right there. Heck, I could even keep going to Winslow and stand on a corner, standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. How cool would that be? So I'm just going to be flying by the seat of my pants. I want everybody to come along for the adventure. I have been prepping. I did order some saddlebags, some Inscuo. I think that's how you say it. They're from Italy. I did get the Cherokee bag. So as soon, oh, you know what? I got an email from FedEx. They're supposed to be here on the 3rd. So as soon as those come in, I will give you a sneak peek. We'll do a quick install video, and we'll give you a shot at how that looks, what the end product looks like. I also ordered some Corbin seats. I did get the solo seat and the touring pillion, and I got the touring pillion for the girls so that they'd be a lot more comfortable, and I've got the backrest for them too. So as soon as those come in, I'll give you a sneak peek at those. We'll do a quick install of those, and we'll get that all set up and together. I did get some Hell's Gate ape hangers from FMB Choppers. I'm gonna get those. I'll probably have somebody install those. Those are just a pain in the butt. So I'll probably just take it to the Indian shop and just have them put them on. But once we get all of this stuff put on, we're gonna see what it looks like for the trip, all put together. And I'm excited for that. You're gonna get to see what it looks like before we go. And that thing's gonna get dirty. I might wash it when we get to California, but it doesn't have to be shiny. I like things that look rugged. I like things that look used. I think they look great like that. But hey, you know what? I got some stuff together out here that I'm going to take along with me, and I wanted to share that with you. All this stuff is going to go into the saddlebags, and it's going to go with me on the trip. So I'm really excited. Want to share it with y'all. Let's go get all that set up, and then I'll go over a little bit of it. Hey, oh yeah, first let me show you these 10-inch apes. I already took them out of the box and I've got them laying right here just to make it a little bit more convenient. But here they are right here, and those are the Hell's Gate apes, 10 inches. I didn't want them too high. I just wanted it just a comfortable ride, just kind of take the lean out a little bit. So when we get that installed and we get the seats, the saddlebags, get all that together, I think it's going to look awesome, and I can't wait to show you all. So let me go get some other stuff set up, and then we're going to take a look at that equipment. So through the power of editing, so here is some of the equipment I wanted to show you. This yellow colored pad right here, that's my air mattress. It's from Thermarest. You can blow it up to the firmness that you like. I kind of like it soft so it conforms to my body. A little bit too firm kind of like bows my back and it makes it hurt. This right here in the center, that is a Mountaineering Alps butterfly sleeping sack. It's basically just a big comfortable blanket. You can actually put this into a sleeping bag and increase the thermal properties of it. And then this big orange bag here, that is actually a Marmot Alpinist bivy sack. So you can put all of this into the bivy sack and be completely dry. This bivy sack is made of a event material, so it's permeable. Water won't go through it, but moisture can evaporate out of it. I can actually encase myself inside this bivy, lie down in a puddle of water, and be completely dry. So if I happen to be camping at night out somewhere and I don't have my tarp up and it starts raining, I can just zip myself into that and I'll be completely dry. This right here is my Sea to Summit blow up pillow. You can also blow that up to the firmness that you like. This right here is my hammock straps, and this is my tarp. The cool thing about the tarp is that it has a guide wire that goes right in the center. So if you have two trees, you just tie it up and then you stake out the corners. The also cool thing about it is that if I'm out on the bike and I want to get some cover or some shade, then I can actually use the bike as the center line and stake out the corners, and the bike will be completely dry also. Once I get all this stuff put together, I can throw it into this little stuff sack here, and yes, all this stuff will fit into this little stuff sack. Now I also have my toiletries. I don't know which cooking system I'm going to take. I'll probably take the MSR reactor because it's so simple. Everything fits inside the pot. The fuel canister fits inside the pot, and you also have the igniter fits in here. So everything gets put on and closes all up. The Whisper light is kind of cool because it uses a fuel canister and it always has pressure because you control the pressure with the pump. Now, if I were in higher altitudes, I would probably definitely take this, because in higher altitudes, you tend to lose a little bit of pressure in that fuel tank, and you end up only being able to use half the tank. So you end up having to probably take several canisters if you're going to go into high altitudes. But since I'm not going to be going to any mountains or anything like that greater than 14,000 feet, then I'll probably take the MSR reactor, a few cans of chunky stew, pour the chunky stew in here, boil it up in 3 minutes, and have me a good meal. Okay, so once we get the bike all put together and I'm getting ready to go on the trip, I'm going to do a mock-up of the camp, and I will actually give you a little sneak peek at what my camp will look like. Okay, so that's some of my equipment. That's not all of my equipment. But once I get all of my equipment together, I'm going to pack it up. I'm going to mock up my bike as if I were going to travel with it. I'm also going to do I just want to make sure that everything's prepared, everything's safe. And I just like showing off stuff. So, all right, so until next time, stay true to yourself, stay safe, live your best life.